Lol, get wrecked, Jim. Jim is a loser. Korean girl, and then there's hot Korean girls. Feel so sorry for Yuna's song. God level security. Error. This password is already used by Starboy98. Bosnians. I want to swim. Croatia. No. Dad's second car crash this week. What did you do? You are permanently banned from using the calculator. I think they did 5 + 5. Tom McEldrune, who asked to remain anonymous. Tom, I guess I'll just go screw myself then. Imagine training in the military for like 10 years just for this to happen. Visit Dunkin' Donuts 12 times a month to be eligible for boosted status through the new Dunkin's reward program. Even if we just go to charge our phone, everyone is eligible except Craig. A gloomy day in New York City is still better than a sunny day in Cleveland. Road marking paint fell off a truck covering this Jeep. What scares you the most? The unstoppable marching of time that is slowly guiding us all towards an inevitable death. What scares you the most, Dylan? Height, 5'2.99". You couldn't give me 5'3"? How does that even happen? Louisiana police officer crashes after owl flies into patrol car, starts pecking at him. Owl from Louisiana, and I'll do it again. Johnny created the group Barbecue. Barbecue tomorrow at my place. Nice, can't wait for a fat steak and pair of ribs. Great, any vegans here? Yeah, me. Glad you asked. Sarah has been removed from the group. Cut your own grass, England. Welcome to Scotland. Hey, we're not crying your grass, England, hey? Live every day like your 2001 Nicole Kidman leaving her lawyer's office after divorcing Tom Cruise. Wow, okay. Range of honeybees. Oh, so they just don't like North Africa? Does anyone else just crave the wafer of a Kit Kat and wash the chocolate off? What the hell did I do? Kit Kat blocked you. Scientists have discovered that, on occasions, an octopus will punch a fish for no reason other than spite. Who is the most disgusting person in the world right now? Peter. Yes, you. Don't think I mean a different one. I'm talking to you and you know it. Fricking Peter. Peter's such a therapist. There will always be light at the end of the tunnel. Light? Bruh, why is my professor a cat? I went to school for 7 years to get this job. Maybe if you didn't come to class late with a Starbucks cup every day, you'd know, Valentina. Now get out of my class. Screw you in particular. Or they're creating that massive lightning bolt. Unfollowed, you're unfollowed. Hashtag of followers this page had this morning before Mark made his announcement. 20,876,858. 1 hour after Mark. We lost 1 mark. We gained 32,919 non-marks. Today is a good day. If his name starts with J, he's probably Satan. I literally died for your sins. The 5 girls who will absolutely ruin your life. Julia, 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 Julia. Julia, if you're reading this, please bring back my goldfish. Pepsi ad. We wish you a scary Halloween. Coke's response. Everybody wants to be a hero. North Atlantic garbage patch. Not to be confused with Great Britain. This a-hole fish decided to walk out of the water one day, and now I have to go to work and pay rent. Yeah, but we can also experience love. Water for your dog, or short people with low standards. We don't judge. What's the best way to tell someone that their baby is ugly? Oh, they look just like you. Alabama man arrested for attacking neighbor with shovel after neighbor allegedly told him that Busch Light tastes like water. When God says, screw this place in particular. The thinnest building in Beirut is called Al-Bassa, Arabic for the grudge. It's only 2 feet wide at its smallest point and only exists because a guy wanted to block his brother's view of the ocean. Library return. Please yell not a squirrel when opening book drop so we know you're a human and not a squirrel trying to steal Keith's lunch. Everyone in the comment section of a YouTube video making sure this is the top comment. Top comment is gay. I just got rejected for a job I never applied for. What? We don't know who you are, but we don't want you. Just stay the hell away from us. My name isn't Grace. Grace, I'm cooking dinner at home tonight. Do you want to come? No, I don't really like your cooking or your company. Thousands of people plan to attend a barbecue in front of the home of a vegan Australian woman who took her neighbors to court over the smell of meat cooking in their own backyard. Cannot stop thinking about Coco the gorilla being asked to tell a joke in her signing, I Love Ron, about one of the researchers. Can you imagine being Ron? What is it like to know so concretely that a gorilla just doesn't like you? What is it like to be dunked on a gorilla? What is it like to know a gorilla is thinking, screw this guy, whenever you walk into the room? Guys from Eastern Europe be like, hello friend, my name is Gregor. Screw you, bro. I overheard my buddy's neighbor say she had a bad day, so I anonymously sent her a meat lover's pizza. She's a vegan and I hate her guts. What did Bob do? Name is not appropriate for Roblox. I don't know. I don't think we should talk about Bob though. Hey dad, can I see you for Father's Day? Which one of my kids is this? Albert? No. My toddler ran out of waffles in her pretend restaurant this morning, right after she served everyone besides me, and that's chats about the biggest screw you she's ever given. Running away from that damn nursing home was the best move I've ever made. Out here living my 20s again. And it's still screw my kids, screw Nurse Becky. In 2017, there was a global search to find a mate for Jeremy, a rare, left-coiling snail. Because his shell coiled counterclockwise, in the opposite direction of typical snails, his sex organs could not align with others. 2 candidates were found, but they proceeded to mate with each other instead of Jeremy. Stop talking trash about our local wildlife. Raccoons are resourceful, possums are intelligent, squirrels are good climbers, owls are very wise, geese, they're gentle. Phil, you have taken more than your fair share of my family's rhubarb. Time to stop. You are no longer welcome in these gardens. In 1719, prisoners in Paris were offered freedom as long as they were willing to marry a lady who sold something and moved to Louisiana with them. It's so cold in my apartment that my toilet froze over and broke. I can't even take a poop today. Hello, Hannah. I made it clear in the lease. No pets. Do not want hair or fleas in the apartment. I assure you that will not be a problem, Ken. Frank is hair-free and adorable. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I should be increasing your rent for even suggesting that. Bartender. New owner, no one permitted to fish. Sorry, but this includes you, chicken man. Whoops, demolition company accidentally tears down wrong house. Oops-a-daisy. Sorry, that was your house. Oh, sorry. Imagine getting arrested and the cat just comes along and sits on you. What pedestrians look like across Europe. It looks like everyone is walking away from Poland. First name, Michelle. Cannot contain bad word. Hell, are you joking me? Nope. During the 1979 US Open, golfer Lon Hinkle exploited a shortcut on the 8th hole by driving onto the 17th fairway, prompting officials to plant a 25-foot tree overnight to block the path. This crane handler kept repositioning his crane to shade this man from the sun. I am Rosetta. I am a home wrecker, and I knew he was married. The husband just didn't know he was married either, huh? Damn, what are we gonna do? I think Andrew gave you the wrong number. Alright, sorry, have a good day. Thanks, you too. Bad move, Andrew. It's a bad feeling being ignored, used, and to have a guy you hit it off with just vanish. Guess I was just a one-night stand for him. Guys are awful. You're grossly unattractive, by the way. So she just wanted to vent. Cool. Screw you, man, you look like but yeah, please listen to me complaining. Which male name has been ruined forever for you? Chris. For no real reason, other than I've never met an interesting Chris. Can confirm. If Chris were a spice, he'd be flour. In Spider-Man Far From Home, MJ is only dating Peter Parker and doesn't lie to him about it. This is a reference to show how a relationship should be done, Sophie. You piece of crap. I can't stop thinking about people that first ate mushrooms they found and just had to go through trial and error of like, this one tastes like beef, this one killed Brian immediately, and this one makes you see God for a week. And they continued to do the God one. In every book my husband's written, a character named Colin suffers a horrible death. This is because my boyfriend before I met my husband was named Colin. In addition to being named Colin, he was Scottish and an architect. So you understand my husband's feelings of inadequacy. My husband cannot build a tall building of many stories. He can only build a story and then push Colin out of it. We're all sad about Tom, but going to his funeral won't bring him back. No time off will be given. Thanks. Am I petty? Someone wrote not funny on my tweet in 2019. I've catfished him for 2 years, made him fall in love with me. He's meeting me at a restaurant for the first time tonight. I won't be there. The waiter will just give him a no. That's my tweet he commented on. I think the guy would maybe try and kill you though after. Empathetic coworker. Someone crashed my parked car and drove away. The impact pushed my car up on the sidewalk and they gave me a ticket for parking there. Damn. Maybe it was the ticket dude. He just wanted to give you a ticket in particular, so he smashed into your car and give you a ticket. Pretty smart. Throws a meat cleaver at you and misses. Dude, stay still. Jesus Christ. Still misses. Screw this hotel blanket in particular. What the hell am I looking at? Blanket from hell. Texture made of evil. Hey guys, I got an axolotl like 1 month ago, and I'm just wondering why he's so ugly. I've seen many pictures of axolotls, and the majority of them look pretty nice and cute, and then there's mine. Here's ugly. Be nice, he did nothing to you. Everyone dies one day. Everyone. Even wolves, but not books. Not words. Words don't die. My son, 3, who is a lot smarter than I am. Oh, go away, Rebecca. He did not say that. My husband just walked in, told the dog how cute he is, and how much he loves him, held his face in his hands, stared into his eyes, and gave him forehead kisses, then left the room. I'm sitting right next to the dog. Map of Ohio. Yeah, except Florida. Guess not. Our HP printer hasn't been working for a month, and every manner of troubleshooting, resets, changing ink cartridges didn't seem to work. After calling HP, they said the debit card on the file had expired, so they manually disabled our printer. In unrelated news, I'm now radicalized. Dear soldier, thanks for nothing. My dad is a soldier, and my mum says he's a lazy piece of poop. I assume you are too. Go screw yourself. Nobody likes you. A girl in front of me kept pouring out her ice cream that was in her cone until she made a swirl she liked. There was no more chocolate ice cream left. People are so selfish. These new Spotify billboards are everything. To the person who listened to I Took a Pill in Ibiza 52 times on the 9th of February. Everyone celebrates Pancake Day differently. Dear person in LA who listened to Forever Alone playlist for 4 hours on Valentine's Day. You okay? What is the worst state you've seen a public bathroom in? New Jersey? No, that's not what I meant. Good morning to everyone, except people who put sirens and car horns on song tracks. I hope you drop your phone in the toilet. What does this even mean? Hello, Jeffrey. Unfortunately, due to company policy, we are unable to offer positions to people with the name Jeffrey since it will not work with our database scheme. The most isolated tree in the world was hit and killed by a drunk driver. It was the only tree within 250 miles. You have unlimited money. What's the first thing you'd buy? My mother-in-law her own place so she can move out. Yeah, good idea. Okay, I will use my unlimited money to bribe and provide whatever resources are necessary to get this guy's mother-in-law to move back into his place. Shortest month and you select me. This will not be forgotten. Warning, Gary. Gary works at the electronics store and has been given HDMI cords to everyone's wives. He has given my wife 7 HDMI cords so far. If you see Gary giving a HDMI cord to a wife, tear off one of the strips below and feed it to him. They have been poisoned. Danger presented by Ohio. You are in Ohio. Invasion at any time. You are not safe. Time enough to hug your loved ones. Illusion of safety. Service was awful. Food was great. Many items were not available. The service was so bad it was actually entertaining. Hey Todd, go end yourself. What did I just find on the street? Screw you, Jessica, the breakup mix. Hey guys, I just wanted to put this out there that I work at Walmart and I'm 16. And whenever I'm working in the aisle, anytime I see a product of Nestle, I put it on an overstock cart and hope my managers will then see that almost all Nestle products are always overstocked and hopefully stop ordering them at my Walmart. I know it's not much, but I try, Nestle. California condos are very rare, but 10% of them are trashing this woman's house. Attention, our restrooms are for customers only. If you're a part of the Wednesday night running group, please do not ask to use our restroom, and don't try and order a fountain drink just to use the restroom. We know you're with the run club because of your dumb little outfit. Sorry for the inconvenience. Management. Yeah, this must have happened a lot of times to write something like this. In the Lucifer series, Lucifer is shown to be the only angel to have a British accent. This is because after ruling hell for a millennia, he picked up the accent of the most common people found in hell, British people. Hit twice in 10 months. On March 14th, a tornado touched down on this place. On May 27th, another tornado barreled down that same area. Can the couple on the 5th please smash more quietly? Some of us are going to die alone and don't want to be reminded constantly of it. Except buses. Everyone welcome except buses. Sit quietly at your desk for a few minutes. Get up and say that was easy and turn in your quiz. Don't say anything to Jerry and Robbie. And they said college would be harder than high school. I'm dying to know what Jerry and Robbie did to invoke the wrath of the professor. Screw Redditors. Reddit users are the least valuable of any social network. Out of order. Please use ladies for pooping. Can you narrow down which lady to poop on? I've been arrested for what? Not pooping on the lady, goddammit. We need to be more specific. Found my true zodiac sign. You're invited to suffer. I never got the invite. They just forced me here. Therapist. What would you do in this situation? Me. Solved. Yeah, well, now it will be your secret. No one will live to tell the tale except you. This girl on Instagram posted her plane ticket and I called and I cancelled her flight. I love when Facebook users make posts about their crimes. It's so intelligent. I love it. Winner lane, loser lane. Robert Lane named his sons winner and loser. Winner Lane became a small-time crook, raking up over 30 arrests and a stint in state prison, while loser Lane was a star student and athlete who became a police detective in New York City. Yeah, they were against each other. He was the detective for his brother, and he wasn't a small-time crook, he was a massive crook. I love spreading misinformation. The story of Nigel Richards, the man from New Zealand who memorized every French word in the French Scrabble dictionary and won the French Scrabble championship without speaking any French. I am in awe of this man's dedication to never learning including... I can't read that, guys. Sorry. The world's first mobile phone was made on April 3rd, 1973, when Martin Cooper, a senior engineer at Motorola, called a rival telecommunications company and informed them he was speaking via a mobile phone. What don't you give a damn about? In the USA, there is a state called Kansas. In Kansas, there is a town called Preston. In Preston, there is probably a guy named John. I don't care about John. I was so excited to push myself to make friends with people around me today at the game. And I can't stop laughing because there was not a single person near me, and I get home and see this. We went to the planetarium today, and when the voiceover said, "This is the Earth," one of the kids booed. My mate took 2 weeks off work, went to Africa, climbed Kilimanjaro, and raised over £300,000 for charity. Having hiked and climbed for 7 days, he reached the summit and asked his guide to take a picture before his iPhone battery died because of the -25 cold. Here it is. Wanna know why I hate vapors? You smell donuts or cotton candy and turn a corner thinking, I'm gonna treat myself to something tasty. But no, it's just Brad and his cloud of lies. Customer just handed me a folded up 50 as a tip. I hate this place and I hate everyone and I hate myself. So it was a fake tip. Mozart disliked a performer named Adriana Ferraris del Bene. So knowing her tendency to drop her chin on low notes and throw back her head on high ones, Mozart wrote a song with constant leaps from low to high in order to make her head bob like a chicken on stage. Avoid Philadelphia. What's a useless geography fact? Belgium. Screw you, Todd. You're such a piece of poop. I think you have the wrong number. This is Robert. Nope, Todd. Screw you. You're probably a piece of too. This candle company makes sense inspired by places. This is his Ohio candle. Ohio. Not much to see, not much to do. Welcome to Ohio. The unscented candle. If you're short, screw you. Can people go to heaven with tattoos? People with tattoos will not go to heaven. People who drink will not go to heaven. People who eat too much pork will not go to heaven. Short people will not go to heaven. I came home to a missing bathroom mirror. How does a bathroom mirror go missing? You've got a bathroom mirror thief somewhere. People steal mirrors. Stressed at work? You're fired. Dear team, recently we conducted a survey to understand your feelings about stress at work. Many of you shared your concerns, which we deeply value. As a company committed to fostering a healthy and supportive work environment, we have carefully considered the feedback. To ensure that no one remains stressed at work, we have made the difficult decision to part ways with employees who indicated significant stress. Thank you for your contributions. I mean, that's one way to do it. The term boycott is named after the Irish landlord, Charles Boycott. After he attempted to evict 11 tenants in 1880, the community shunned him. Workers refused to work for him. Traders wouldn't do business with him, and even the postman wouldn't deliver his mail. You are in a realm by yourself, the laughing stock of your village. You're a comedic vessel that has no port or harbor, a joke of a wanderer with no destination. I think you have the wrong number. Is this Brad? No. Okay, my bad. Ranking the 4 best live-action film jokers of all time. Heath Ledger, Joaquin Phoenix, Jack Nicholson, Cesar Romero. There's been 5 live-action film jokers. But screw me, right? Yeah, screw you. Is that Paul Allen? You just can't escape it. Walter Summerford was struck by lightning in 1918. 6 years afterward, in 1924, he was struck again by lightning. Another 6 years later, in 1930, he was struck again. Even after his death, he was struck in his grave. Scientists find the first proof of a man killed by a meteorite in newly digitalized letters from high-ranking officials in the Ottoman Empire. According to the documents, the man was killed, and another left paralyzed by a meteorite that rained down after an airburst in Iraq, 1888. Thwaites Brewery in England told workers it was cutting 60 staff. My dad's friend worked as electricians there and shorted the lights in retaliation. Next time you're afraid to share ideas, remember someone once said in a meeting, "Let's make a film with a tornado full of sharks." In the mid-1800s, France gave out a patent in photography for free as a gift to the world, except for Britain. They had to pay. Anti-depression mix. No surprises. In 1945, Tsutomu Yamaguchi survived the atomic blast at Hiroshima, dragged himself to an air raid shelter, spent the night, caught the morning train so he could arrive at his job on time in Nagasaki, where he survived another atomic blast. Andre the Giant. I don't like to speak badly of people. I have grown up thinking and being told that if you can't say something nice, you shouldn't say anything at all. I must break that rule in this case because I hate Hulk Hogan very much. He is a big ugly goon and I want to squash his face. Logan Paul claims that he has been banned from Egypt by the Egyptian government. Good. Mr. Beast uploaded a new Jimmy, can I come? He's like, for sure. And then a week later he called me unfortunately. Not surprised, you're Logan Paul. I prefer Jake Paul. Like, I think he's like the lesser of two evils. Am I wrong for saying that? Name a character that went through more pain than her. I'll wait. It was my birthday. I was meant to celebrate it with friends. They all counseled on me. One of them while I was waiting outside outside the house to pick them up because it's not really worth it if there's only 2 of us. So I went to Build-A-Bear and bought a bear, pretending it was for a little cousin because I was too embarrassed to acknowledge it was for myself. Then I bought a cake from the grocery store and ate it by myself, pretending I was sharing it with the bear. Those aren't your friends.